Okay, we've got the feed up.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yep.
the cat agrees.
He does. I don't know if I can't see him. He's just sitting right in front of me here.
Oh, I thought it was one of Charlotte's cats. I didn't realise it was your...
No, it's mine.
No, one of Alex's has been wandering back and forth,
Oh,
demanding attention.
There he is.
Hello.
Like, what's going on?
Give me attention.
okay. So
You lost me.
you made it through the desert quest. You made it through the frost quest. You made it through the caves of stalagmites and stalactites and the reversing random gravity. And now you see before you an entrance that curls round to the right. And then it opens up into a large area. Who's going first?
I'm happy to go first.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay, well,
Where about anyway?
as we've got Green Guardian, GG man, already.
Is
doing
GG still a spider, or is GG?
Yeah, I was a spider to go through the stalactite.
So you still a spider?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good memory, Charlotte. I forgot about it.
Right. Get off. Stop it. Right.
Oh, that looks big.
There's nothing there that we're talking about. As you turn the corner, you can find yourself in another large, open and airy chamber. This one, much larger than the other ones. To your left, you can actually see slight cracks that you couldn't see from the other side that lead back to where you'd come from originally. From this side, you could see it probably wouldn't take much effort to be able to get through that wall back to the other side. In fact, you can see from this side a lot clearer where the ceiling had collapsed in, where those treasure hunters had come in through an opening before they'd been killed by something that they'd already triggered. Obviously, whatever they triggered didn't then attack you, so at least they saved you from that, sacrificing themselves. But in the chamber that you're now in, you can see there's a couple of these torches. Hi, Ellie. There's a couple of these torches rising from the floor that light as soon as you see them. But this one is covered in large pillars that rise from ceiling to floor. There's cobwebs everywhere. And you can see there's what seems to be eggs in the room as well. And at the far end, you can see there's another opening that leads around to another chamber. You can hear, as you enter as well, Green Guardian, whispers. Very, very faint at first, just like...
Well, being my spidery self, I want to kind of climb onto the web and start kind of twanging at it. Try and see if any spider kind of catches my rhythms.
Come to mama.
you start moving forward towards the webs to do that. Charlotte, do you come in behind, did you say?
Yes, but I kind of want to see if his thing does something, kind of like how like a baby spider has just hatched kind of ploy. I don't want to give it away that we're here as raiders, so I was going to say like stand at the door.
Okay, you stand at the door. As you get a little bit closer, Green Guardian, in your spidery form, twanging on the cobwebs as you do, you can see along one wall is an engraved picture. This isn't a fresco onto render like in the first chamber. This is like a full-on engraving. The wall has been flattened and then pictures engraved into it. And you can see this is a picture of a faraway land, a tower rising in the center of a village or a town. And that central tower rises high into the sky, and above it you can see a moon and stars, just almost glinting, painted silver. And as you look at the picture and the engraving, the words start to make sense to you. They form in your mind, and yours too, Demetrius, as you're listening. And Paladir, if you come in behind, they start to kind of resonate in your mind as well, until you can actually make them out. There's no tomb in this chamber that you can see. Just lots and lots of these sort of rising pillars. And the voice calls out, not in a language that you really understand, but somehow you can make out the words. In silence I speak, in stillness I move. In darkness I shine, in emptiness I guide. And those words just keep repeating slowly over and over again. They kind of fade in and out. It's like you're hearing the wind, wherever that wind is coming from, kind of rustling. It's probably the same air movement that you detected right at the beginning that revealed these chambers to you. Probably created by the cave-in that was caused from the raiders, hundreds of generations ago. And it repeats over and over again. In silence I speak, in stillness I move, in darkness I shine, in emptiness I guide. That just keeps repeating. You can't see anything else anywhere of note in here apart from the eggs, the cobwebs, the engraving on the wall of the tower pointing up to the sky towards the moon and the stars, surrounded by a village. And you can see the eggs, and off to the side you can see another entrance far ahead of you that goes round. Okay, so
What would the emptiness
in silence I speak. I'll paste it into the.
About it. It's nearly an emptiness.
Yeah, if I copy it, if I paste this into the chat.
I've literally typed it all up. I just need the emptiness.
I'm able to. It doesn't really mean much to me, but can I do an insight check onto it about the poem?
Yeah, you can do. So Paladir, I mean the others are behind at the moment conveniently, but you three. That's it. In silence I speak, in stillness I move, in darkness I shine, in emptiness I guide.
I got a 19 for an insight.
Okay. The stillness and darkness and silence. These indicate kind of like to you. You get the feeling of the night sky. For it is silent and it is dark and still.
Is there only one of those drawings of the night sky?
Yes, there is only one. Yeah.
Can I,
In the darkness I shine. Is that not the moon
Don't know.
or the stars?
I mean, being the druid of the moon, am I able to kind of like do a history, some sort of maybe a survival or a nature check on the stars to see if I recognise any of the patterns?
Yeah, you can make a nature check. Oh, but while you're doing that, what about you, Demetrius and Paladir? While the spider is kind of like seeking his inner thoughts.
I want to sort of investigate around some of these pillars. If there's anything else here.
I am useless at investigation and nature, so if I can just support, I'll be a
Okay.
support tank.
Okay, make an investigation
great.
roll, Paladir, with advantage, with your friendly.
I'll help you around and lift anything out of your way that you need me to.
Yeah. You go up and look up at things, and then Demetrius kind of like dusts off the pillars, and you go, ah.
I'll go with a nat 20.
You got a nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You find lots of engravings on the pillars, but it's in a language that you don't recognise. And
Doesn't he have comprehend languages?
yeah,
I'll call over to Dave.
Oh hey. But as you rolled a nat 20, you investigate around this as well, and you notice that the etching around the tower and the star, or the biggest star, seems deeper than the rest. I'll give you that on the nat 20 because that's a hell of a roll. Dave comes over and he's comprehend languages basically. The engraving on the pillars is repeating the same message that you can hear in the whispers, basically, just written on each of the pillars. don't forget. There's also these eggs. None of you have got anywhere near the eggs at the moment, for better or worse.
Do they look like they're fresh eggs? Or old dead eggs? Or
With your Nat 20, I'll say they look living. They don't look fossilized. And you can see that the webs are quite fresh as well. These are not all old cobwebs. Some of these cobwebs haven't even got dust on them. Back to you, Green Guardian. Yes, you do recognise sort of that they've shifted a little bit, but one star in particular seems far too large to be as it should be in the actual night sky. That one looks a bit sus, as in like that should be like much further away and smaller, but it seems to have been artificially pronounced. It's also the one that Palladir seems to notice has a deeper etching around it as well. And as you're looking at that, Austrian kind of wanders into the room behind the three of you as well, surveying the scene. I don't know if you heard any of that, Austrian. Cool, yeah. So that's what's going on. What would any of you like to do next?
I would like to do an investigation.
Okay.
Or the history.
I think most things are found by now with a Nat 20.
Yeah, so the
I
pillars...
meant more with the writing, or the whispers.
Okay, you can make an investigation check, see if you can translate anything else. Yep, make an investigation check around that.
Whilst she's doing that, I think I'm going to start scouting onwards, because the fact, I would assume I could tell that these are relatively fresh webs.
Oh.
Yeah,
Around
this,
10.
yes, you can absolutely tell these are relatively fresh webs and strong enough to hold spiders of a similar size to you. And those eggs look fresh as well. No one's gone near them yet.
Well, there's a mama nearby then, so I'm going to go see if I can find a mama.
Okay. So you kind of
But cool.
you make your way up to the corner here, right? So the other two, you're in here, and then Austrian's coming behind. Dave's over here. And while he's doing that, Muti's just over here kind of investigating this at the moment. And then he just starts smacking it. And as he does, he's basically opening up here so that you can now travel through here if you wanted to, bypassing having to go back via the stalagmites and stalactites. So he's shortcut unlocked, if this was a video game. Okay, so what did you get on your investigation, Palladir? Okay,
You mean me?
10, sorry, Austrian. 10. You can't think of anything else with a 10 that hasn't already been discovered. The only thing that you really focus on at the moment, I don't know if, Green Guardian, did you say anything to the others about the star? Or did you just move on?
I thought Palladir saw the star too.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna go prodding it and poking it and seeing. If I
Okay.
can
As you push the star pushes inward, and there's a sudden click sound, and the tower opens like a door, and there's a rush of air, and as that happens, the air pushes onto one of the eggs, and the egg cracks open. You can see inside there's an ancient tome, but it's been kept in pristine condition. But as you're looking at the book longingly, one of the eggs erupts, and out of it, kind of scroll it in there, comes a huge spider. However, this spider has an odd look about it. In size, it looks similar to Green Guardian as he is right now. However, the skin of this spider is like hues of white and blue. And even as you look at it, it sort of twitches and flickers. Have you ever watched the Spider-Man cartoon films? Like Into the Spider-Verse and all of that, where it kind of glitches a bit. That's what these spiders do. This spider looks like it glitches. It almost disappears and then reappears. Kind of goes semi-transparent.
I would like to try and persuade the spider that I am its mother.
You can try that if you wish. It looks aggressive. It looks like it's been awoken. It looks intelligent, and it looks like it's about to attack. I will give you one chance to turn to it and speak in spiderese.
Okay. What would this be under? Persuasion?
Just persuasion, just a hard persuasion.
Solid -1.
Okay.
Oh,
It
Okay,
goes to
okay,
it goes to
okay.
attack you first. You hear the words "abomination" as it leaps towards you. This thing is bizarre looking. There we go. Let me just zoom out on it a bit. That's what it looks like. It doesn't look like any spider you have ever seen.
And I'm the abomination.
Yeah,
ugh.
Nice.
because you're not really a spider.
Well, that thing's not really a bloody spider.
Well, it is. It's just a quite unique sort of spider.
Something at me.
Yes, it goes towards you. You're an abomination.
They all
Doesn't
get
like you.
double thingies then.
Huh? No, because it wasn't. It didn't. They were. It wasn't next to anybody. It was the wind of the tower opening that awakened the egg. It has triggered this. Everyone, roll for initiative. Combat. You get the idea.
Oh, 4. Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm too heartbroken that it doesn't think I'm a real spider. That's why I'm so slow.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Well, I got a nat 1, but I'm glad it was at least on this, not anything else.
Yeah, I mean, if there's ever a nat 1 to have, I guess on initiative order is probably not so bad. Okay, Muty can do his later. I'll just do Dave's now.
I always think with my 7 I'd be last, you know.
No, you might be first.
Uh,
Ah, there we go. Just took a while. Right. Okay. Here we go. We're going to start now. So, Austrian. You see the spider, this strange white and blue, almost translucent spider that keeps flickering in and out, phasing in and out of reality, leap towards Kree Guardian. You have the initiative. What do you do?
Chromatic orb. Straight up.
Okay. Are you just doing a single this time? As it's,
Yep.
as it's okay.
I just want to see how strong it is.
Okay.
So this, like, tomb thing, is that a book that we're meant to pick up as well and make sure we're not destroying?
That's entirely up to you. It's the, I mean, obviously,
Okay.
oh, this is just kicked off. Nobody's. I mean, if you want to now take an action to grab the book, you can. Paladin is obviously the one that is next to it, and if he wants to take the book, he can. But it would be an action at this point because you got to try and.
I just
get it
thought
easy.
we'd straight into combat, and it's quite easy to forget that this book was on the floor.
It's not on the floor. It's inside the tower in a well-preserved location. So basically, imagine that this little side door is kind of like clunk, and you looked in and you can see this well-preserved ancient tome. You haven't yet been able to go and grab it and take it out.
Okay.
So you're in the positions that you are, except for Paladir, who are moving over to where he was looking at the tower. So you're over there, Paladir, okay? But for the rest of you, yeah. So your chromatic orb flies across this open chamber, smacking into this creature. First level, second level? You're just doing a first level?
Just
like,
first
tickle?
level.
Alright, okay.
Yep.
Roll your damage. Don't forget, if you roll any numbers the same, you get to roll again. Though there isn't another assailant.
No. 14 damage.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna.
What damage type go for?
Thunder.
Okay.
Strike. Fire.
Okay. As you attack it, it looks like it tries to phase out to avoid the damage, but it doesn't quite phase out in time. As your orb of thunder explodes against the body of this spider.
Was that a bloody phase spider?
Yes, it is.
Huh.
A what spider?
It's a
You'll
fake-
fight them. They're in Baldur's Gate. They're down the well.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't go down that well then.
I hated those spiders.
I've created Austrian in Baldur's Gate to help me learn how to play Austrian now.
That's a good idea. That's a really good idea.
Thank you.
It won't be exactly the same, but close enough.
No, but I've learned that grammatical biz. I like it, so
It's
you'll be seeing a lot of it.
Yeah, people used to not like it, but yeah, they do. Right, okay, yeah, it smacks into it. It tries to avoid the damage. It doesn't phase out in time. It should have phased when it first started, but it didn't. And it wasn't able to do it as a reaction. So, yeah, you damage it. Yeah, you can see like chunks of this flesh just rip off this thing. It's a really, really strong hit. Bonus action. Oh no, is that your main action? I'm assuming. Yeah. Any bonus action?
That's my main attack. I did, but I need to be closer. But I think I'm gonna leave that.
Okay, we'll move on then. Okay. Dave. Dave's going to cast a Starry Wisp at it. He hits it for 4 radiant damage. A mote of light shoots out from Dave's hand, and he kind of just like flicks it towards the phase spider. Actually, no, he's got ethereal now. So this one just goes straight through it. Just kind of like impacts on the wall beyond it. It's ethereal now. It just couldn't do it quick enough to avoid your damage. But it's now gone ethereal. Dave swears and moves on to the next person. Palladir.
Obviously, I've just seen Dave fail, haven't I? With
Yes.
it going there. There's no point. Can we still see it, or is it completely phased out?
You can see it as almost like a ghost. So like translucent, ethereal.
Yeah. I'm going to take the book.
Okay. You take the book out carefully. It takes an action for the turn. The book's the book is written in a strange language, but as soon as you touch it, you understand the words on it. It's called a Tome of Clearthought. You can look it up. It's a standard thing. So you do that as an action. Any bonus actions?
I don't think so. Hang on. I can't remember what I can do bonus actions wise. Actually, I am going to do a bit of healing on myself with a bonus action.
Okay, you bonus action heal using your I forgot what you use.
Healing light.
Healing light. That's it.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
one.
There's a glow of effervescent light coming from the warlock, and your flesh starts to heal up. Moving on, the phase spider leaps into you, Green Guardian, in spider form. It rolls a nat 1. Wow! What a dead! It's not actually that deadly a combatant. You can see quite
It
quickly.
doesn't want to hurt Frank.
Yeah, that's it. It goes to attack you, and its pincers just miss you completely. In some place you think, maybe it's just like brotherly love, but it looks like it's trying to kill you. It makes a second attack. And this time I get a 21 to hit. Oh, for God's sake, and I roll a 1 on the damage as well. You do 3 damage. Are you immune to poison in spider form? If not, make a DC Constitution saving throw. DC 11. Con
I
save.
don't believe so. No, I don't think so. It's not on
Okay,
it.
make a DC 11 con save.
That was just for the 2d6 poison damage. Bollocks. Constitution save, yeah?
Yep, it's not 2d6, I'm afraid. It's a bit more than that.
A bit more. That's more
Yeah,
powerful than I am,
yeah.
then. Alright, I got 17.
Okay, you take half as much damage then. Wow. That's 25 damage, 24, 12 damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it
Got
does
strong poison.
four-
How much? 12.
12, that's half to 12. It's 4d8 poison damage.
Ouch.
Yeah. Okay. Right, moving on. Green Guardian, it is your turn to retaliate.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately my spider's not very efficient against other spiders.
Yeah. Well, in a spider on spider situation, I'm not optimal. You try and web each other. Web, 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 but you're all both immune to webs. Ah!
Would a spider be immune to webs?
Yes, yeah. Oh, you don't
It
know
doesn't
that, sorry.
sound here though.
It doesn't. It doesn't like the sheet for my character, my face spider.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. Webwalker, the spider ignores movement restrictions caused by webs.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna cast Moonbeam then, while in form, because my bite's bloody useless in this situation.
Okay.
So that is
Describe it. Describe it to me. Make me feel the moment.
all right. My little pincers do some words. I don't know how you speak with a spider, but and a small mini moon appears because there's no sky here in a representation of the moon, and a beam of radiant energy slams down, hopefully hitting the spider. And it needs to make a Constitution saving throw of 14.
I roll. I get 13. Oh, close, but no banana. It fails its Constitution saving throw. It's immune to absolutely nothing. So
It takes 2d radiant damage.
roll the damage. The light from the moon appears. It even rebounds off of the carving of the moon in the wall, and this beam of light shines down into the face spider.
It takes 11 damage.
Okay, it had to become ethereal again to attack you, so it's not ethereal at the moment. So it takes the damage, and it hasn't got a reaction left for this turn.
And I'm just going to hold that beam there.
Okay, Demetrius, a moonbeam is shining. This spider is definitely blooded now. Very, very, very blooded.
Well, thank you.
Demetrius, over to you.
I am going to bonus action rage, and then I'm gonna smack it.
Okay. You run up to it.
I'd smack it with my great axe.
Yep. You make a beeline for it, just across this open chamber.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, you can see there's a second egg nearby. You definitely avoid it, I'm assuming.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Your axe spins around. The chamber's quite high here. It's quite nice, and with the moonlight now shining down on this thing, it's quite the scene. This phase spider, completely outclassed by the assailants attacking it. Make your attack roll.
19 to hit.
Your axe smacks into its body.
Cool. I'm also gonna do, because I get this, the primal, where is it? I get Savage Attacker, so once per turn when you hit a weapon, you roll the damage die twice and choose which one I want, so
Okay.
I'm going to use that.
Damage advantage, basically. Yep.
Yeah, roll. I should have just advantaged it. 11 damage.
Okay. What do you do? How do you kill this phase spider?
Well, I'm imagining at the moment it's currently lit up like the moon itself, so it's quite an easy target at
It's
this point.
almost
Copy.
translucent.
I can imagine the bottom section I don't know what the
thorax.
vocabulary is. Thorax kind of area is kind of like radiant booty. I'm just going to aim for that and cleave down and try and slice him in half.
Which you do. Okay, you literally separate the body at the thorax. I think that's what it's called. And the spider just literally rips apart, and as it does, this kind of like ethereal goo just sprays out into the room. There's a sudden shudder as some of the goo hits onto the second egg. The second egg erupts as the first spider
Well,
dies.
then I'd like to clarify, seeing as I've hit an enemy within a melee attack using my great axe, I can use a melee attack as a second creature. So would you say this second creature has come out within my turn, allowing me to hit it?
Yeah, it kind of emerges, and as it does, you kind of just do a spin. It's literally behind you. You just passed it, and this thing's huge. And as it clambers out of the egg, you get an attack on it.
I can't use it. Although I think I missed this one. It's only an 8.
That misses.
Yeah.
Sadly, yeah.
I tried.
Their AC is
I
high.
feel like I've spawned back going, ah!
Uh,
And it's not quite had the aggressive hero effect that I hoped it would.
Snake attack.
Yeah, Mewtwo's still focused. It doesn't even know about this combat yet. It's happened so quick. He's still smashing the shit out of this opening, trying to get this opening out of the way. So, Austrian, back to you. A second assailant has appeared, literally behind Demetrius. This one's a bit closer to you and closer to Dave.
What is that? Okay, sorry, I was reading up about sorcery points. Sorry, I didn't prep anything. Hold on. Oh, we will acid splash as a cantrip.
Okay.
I bet it's resistant to acid. That's all right.
It is
You
not.
know, Firebolt is stronger, right, as a cantrip?
What is?
Firebolt is stronger.
I just like my Baldur's Gate character. I did not pick Fireball.
Okay, the acid splashes. Is that an AoE or is it an attack? Spell attack.
It's a 5-foot AoE.
Okay.
So you're going to hit Charlotte.
No, Charlotte's behind it. So you can just aim in front of it. Acid splashes all over this thing for 4 damage. It's gonna. It triggers. It tries to go ethereal to avoid the damage. This time he makes it. As the acid splash explodes, the spider fades out, and the acid just kind of like flies onto the ground around it, avoiding it completely. No damage. Right. Any bonus action?
Okay, so I have
Don't
this
forget you
thing.
have quicken and twin spell and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Depends if you want to
Fair
use that
enough.
already. Have you used that
Yeah,
already?
see, I
No, you
just
haven't
don't
yet.
know.
You haven't yet. today.
The spider doesn't seem that strong. It just doesn't. It just seems like a waste.
I think there's a mum, so
Yeah.
probably the same as some of those. He's
I might
going to be
just-
very angry that we've
I
killed
mean,
him.
yeah, these are only little babies.
Yeah. See, the thing is, though, I have this bonus action that is Dragon's Breath. However, it's a touch, and it allows me. The bonus action only allows me to like set it up before using it. So
Well,
I guess I could just.
yeah.
Ah.
At the moment, this thing's ethereal, so it's kind of immune to your damage at the moment until it
Yeah.
becomes corporeal again. It's incorporeal. That's the word I'm looking for. Incorporeal.
Ellie
Yeah, I'm
knows
just
all
gonna-
about it before. She played a character as a ghost.
Yeah, Rose. Yeah, I'm just gonna end my turn.
Okay,
now.
right. Dave is going to give bardic inspiration to you. Start singing. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Demetrius, do your thing. You're so friggin' amazing.
Can I use this opportunity to shout, if you have any healing spells, that'd be great.
Have you got to
Who,
take damage?
who's wounded?
I mean, I've only got 19 hit points because I did a load of damage with the gravity
Stalactites.
thing.
Oh, right,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Then he's going to cast second level healing word on you as his. Oh, that's a bonus action as well. Oh.
It's fine. You can wait till next time if necessary. But if I die, it's on you, Dave.
I'll just
I
do
have healing as well.
I'll just do it as an action. It's fine. I'm going to take the DM's thing because I always think that you could do a bonus action as an action, just sacrifice the action. Because I always think it's weird. Oh, I can't do a bonus action as an action because it's taking 6 seconds instead of none.
You
Okay.
can make it a 6-second monologue if you want this.
Okay, he heals you for. He does a second level and heals you for 16 hit points.
Nice. I'm back at full health.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so that's Dave done. Palladir, you've got the book. You've secured it.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit this thing with Eldritch Blast.
It's ethereal at the moment.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna stand ready to hit him. I'm gonna track him and.
Okay, so you'll take a ready
Wait,
action,
wait.
and then you can then use a reaction to activate your spell once it does become ethereal.
Yep.
Right. Okay. You do that. The phase spider leaps towards attacks Demetrius, becoming corporeal as it does, triggering you to do your attack. It gets a 20 onto you, Demetrius. Does that hit?
I think so. Give me a second. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, well,
Okay.
I mean, I think rage adds to my armor.
Okay. Its pincers clips you for 5 damage, 4, so that's 2 damage halved. And now make a DC 11 con save. As the pincers
Con
grip
save.
into you, you can feel poison surge into your body.
18.
You take half damage. It does 24 damage. Yeah, so half to 12 again. You take 12 damage from the poison
Okay.
as this horrendous stuff just rips through your body. I don't think you're half poison damage, are you? In a rage.
No, it's
No.
only bludgeoning deadly
Yeah,
slashing.
okay. It's going to make a second attack. As it's doing this, by the way, Palladir, you can make your Eldritch Blast attack now as well, simultaneously. It gets a 19. Does that hit?
Yeah, my AC is 14.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Uh,
It does.
Nat 20.
Holy crap! Yep, you hit. Max damage plus roll damage. It does 8 halved to 4 piercing damage to you. Make another con saving throw. Demetrius,
I'm sorry, what?
you need to make another con save. You've taken 4 more piercing damage. That was halved from 8.
Okay.
And you need to make a con saving throw again.
13.
You still save. That's good because this is another oh, it's only 13 damage, so 6 damage. So much lower roll. That was a bad roll. Okay, your Eldritch Blast smacks into this phase spider.
Max damage is 23.
Okay, so and then you roll. You've done your
Oh,
roll
as well?
Yeah, because obviously we do brutal crits, so you do max damage
Okay.
plus a roll damage plus a damage again.
Okay, so max damage 23 plus 15, 38.
Okay, 38 damage. Holy shit bags. You kill it. Your Eldritch Blast smacks into it and you literally just take its head off. Its skull explodes as the Eldritch Blast, its purple light diffuses through it. And this stuff just sprays everywhere. Insta-kill. Well done. Yeah.
I'd like to get some armor at some point because my AC is so low for a barbarian.
I mean, you can wear armor. I mean, obviously, your unarmored defense is good to a certain point.
But my my thing is my AC is only 14,
Yeah.
and I feel like
Right. Okay. Well, we're going to
Must
leave it
be a
here
bit
because it's actually now
later.
8:30, which is perfect timing. So you've defeated both the phase spiders. You've got the book. It's a Tome of Clear Thought. Look up what that is. It's very exciting. I'm going to stop recording. Tome is in Paladier's hand. Muti has finished opening up the shortcut back to the entrance. You can see that this is where the roof originally collapsed, probably dozens of generations ago. These first treasure hunters that you found the skeletons of, when you took the rings with the gems, they animated, you killed, you killed it, or re-killed it. You've demolished both the phase spiders. You're in this chamber now. It's quite a large chamber. I actually have a video of the chamber and I forgot to actually do it. So let me just... none of them. Is it that one? That was the... yeah. That was the chamber you were just in anyway. I'll put it on the screen now. Now, at the end of the chamber is another opening. Green Guardian, you're already there. Oh, Green Guardian's not talking at the moment. Okay, so the rest of you, you can see now that it goes around a corner and you can see a second chamber. Second, fifth, sixth, seventh chamber. Another chamber. And this one is almost as large again as the one you've just done. But it's completely clear. Completely clean. And you can see there's 2 torches in the room. Everyone make wisdom checks.
Am I with them at this point?
Yeah, I'll just say that you basically start going around here. It's quite a large opening around the top. Green Guardian was in front, but he wasn't. Oh, Harry's back now. Okay, Harry, Green Guardian, you turn your spider form and you look round. The others catch up with you. Palladir, I don't know if you heard, but basically the Tome of Clear Thought, you study it, and when, by studying it, you gain 2 intelligence points permanently. That's what that book does. And then
You got to study it for 6 days.
yeah, it's a long-term thing.
The bedtime reading.
Yeah, basically you study it for an amount of time, and then it gets to a certain point.
Is it transferable, Gary? AKA, once someone reads it and
No.
another person reads it.
Yeah, it is, but in a century.
Yeah, the magic has to basically absorb back into the book again. So if you can put it in a time capsule, or send it off to the Fey realm, or try and trick it through some sort of, some sort of time.
You did it once where Harry went into this special bubble thing and then he grew back Bog and Grog.
That's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. You went to a Fey dimension where time travelled so fast. You left it there to ferment.
Oh, it's Bert and Gut or something like
But
that.
and good. That's it. And they
Egbert.
regrew. That's it. Now,
We regrew them.
yeah. So you need to decide. Palladir, at the moment, you've got it. So it's up to you whether you feel like it's best for you or for somebody else. But it doesn't,
I
Okay.
have no need for it.
Magical items. I'll
Yeah.
keep hold of it now.
So those who go around the corner, you can see that there is a large chamber, almost the same size as the first one, but it's completely clear, which is great.
Huh.
And I asked you to make wisdom checks, didn't I?
Yep.
Yeah, cool,
Yes.
Cool. Just opening up.
Right,
there.
what were we wisdom checking for?
You don't know.
Okay.
Just for
There's only 2
funsies.
torches in there. The model shows 4. There's 2. There's 2 torches.
We wisdom saving them, not checking.
Checking. Not wisdom save. No one's casting anything at you or anything like that.
Oh, I rolled a save. I should re-roll that.
Well, wisdom checking in the form of what?
Just roll your wisdom.
The ones that are on the top.
Just a basic wisdom check. Nothing fancy.
Oh, this is correct then. It's 18. Save is same as check for
Wow.
me.
Technically, my dice was cocked on my screen, but it says 3.
That's what I
Yeah,
have to
reroll.
take. Okay. So let's have a look at this game log. So yeah, it all looks fine. Demetrius and Muti. There's something
Yep.
not quite right about the room, but you don't know what it is. But you do get a sense. So the rest of you looks fine. So
We get dodgy the vapes.
This room is fishy.
No,
Yeah.
don't text them.
so what'd you guys do? Are you done?
I would like because I feel like I've watched enough Squid Game. Can I throw something in the room just to see if anything reacts to it?
Yes. Yeah, you can do if you want.
And
I
I want
have-
to investigate.
I have got 4 hand axes, so I don't really need that many. I'm gonna throw one of my hand axes like into the room and
Okay.
let it like clang and
Make
see
an
what
attack
happens.
roll. See how good a throw it is.
Does this room have a continuation of the cobweb?
No, there's no cobwebs in here at all.
16
It's absolutely immense. Immaculate. Roll for damage.
to the room.
Yeah.
11 damage.
Okay.
I mean, it's technically an attack, so I can roll again to see if I get a better one.
if you want, yeah.
It's once per turn. No, I don't. Take the 11 damage room.
Okay. Your axe suddenly stops mid-air and cleaves into something. And there's a shimmer. Right, everyone, I'm taking your initiative rolls from before, apart from Muty.
Me.
You need to roll for initiative.
Holy shit. I will.
As something shimmers in the room, and then suddenly,
Mama Spider.
no,
Daddy?
no,
Grandma?
no, hold on. Right, I'll let you roll for initiative.
12.
What's that, Zane? Sorry. Zane, what's up? I can help you. What is it? Okay, 2 seconds. I gotta pop off 2 seconds. But basically, your axe has just cleaved into the room, and the whole the room starts to shimmer. And you realise when you're looking, the torchlight is moving incredibly slowly, as if it was in some sort of liquid. Because these torches aren't natural flame; they're magic light. Something's not right with the room, and then whatever it is in the room that you can't quite perceive starts moving towards you.
Oh, guys, this is another riddle. It's another riddle about illusion.
Are we instantly in combat initiative as well?
Yeah. I mean, I'm taking the same combat rather than you re-rolling,
Oh, damn it.
because you haven't really got out of combat from the last
My
time.
nat 1.
I was going to say, new combat.
Yeah, it's not been enough time for that.
That, that means I'm still in rage.
But whatever it is, you've just done 11 damage to it. It's a good start.
And that is an attack. Thus, my rage is still here.
Yeah, I'll accept that. Hold on.
Ah,
If anyone's got Starry Wisp, shoot that in there.
what is Starry Wisp?
It's a new first
I think
level
right
spell.
now we just need like a dispel magic.
Would it be a good time
Okay.
to use the invisibility?
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we could all just be invisible, and then are we visible?
What is visible?
What is visible?
I'm gonna stay
Well-
in character.
At least throwing a random hand axe helped.
That did help.
What a random, spontaneous thing. That helped quite a lot.
I'll die.
I was like, yes, I got 11 damage on the room.
Right, I've asked you about
And my character has -1 intelligence, so this is a pretty good go for my character.
Oh, you are
Harry.
as stupid as I am.
Can you turn your volume down like a tad?
Room felt
I can hear everybody twice.
dodgy. Demetrius just threw axe at the room.
That's better. Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Ah,
I'm trying to work out
It's-
what I'm going to do when we get to level 4, because just upping my dexterity only gives me 1 armor class more. Whereas I think I
I
might just take
I live in the moment. Demetrius, I live in the moment, not
You
think
live
about
in the
future.
moment.
Okay, what initiative?
Experience now.
What initiative did you get, Muty? A 12. That's not updated.
I got a 12.
Right, wonderful. Austrian. Okay,
Okay.
so you can see this axe, and as soon as it cleaves into whatever's in the room, it starts to dissolve. So you start to see like little tiny minute bubbles appear in the axe, and its shape is starting to slowly shift.
Right. Okay. A bit stuck on what to do because if there was like a physical creature, then I'd know exactly what to do. But I don't. To be completely
Fireball.
Fireball, yes, I would love to if I had that. Right, I spent the whole break talking about it, so let's do it. I am going to let's twin spell.
You're not going to be able to target it.
Oh god damn it! Let's not.
Are you
twin
not able to
spell.
see something around the hand axe?
Yeah, there's something. The creature is around the hand axe, and whatever.
So
it
I can
is-
target the hand axe.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Well-
The plan will follow.
Or target
through.
like above or like next to the hand axe, because that's
Yeah.
where it is.
We're gonna twin spell target the hand axe.
Hope you didn't want that axe back.
I have 4. It's fine.
About 3.
And then
I
we're
mean,
gonna
we need to
go.
use more hand axes. You pick up some from down the road.
Oh. Does it cover the whole room? This is not something we know, is it? Okay, can't do
No
that.
one else is in the room except for whatever this is.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking about how big it is. But it's probably not that big. Okay. Or it is. Who knows? We're gonna
That's
twin.
the size of the entire room.
You try and walk in. Boom.
Let's do what we did last time. We're gonna twin spell chromatic orb first level.
Okay.
Burn it to the ground.
I rolled a 6, but I have lucky, so we're gonna do it again.
Oh, don't
Come
forget,
on,
Demetrius,
Lucky.
you still got bardic inspiration as well.
Ooh,
Huh?
I forgot I had
I
that.
rolled 14.
Okay. What was your first roll?
A 6.
That would have hit as well.
Are you joking?
No, AC is 6.
Can I just not waste the lucky then? 'Cause
No.
technically
You
God damn
chose
it.
to.
Okay.
You chose to.
You need to
invoke
roll
it.
again for the second one, don't forget.
Yeah, then, alright, I need to do the damage on this one. That is 14 damage. And then I need to roll a d20 for Magic Surge table.
You didn't do that before, did you?
No. This is what I've spent the entire break learning about. I rolled a 5, no Magic Surge. Then we roll Chromatic Orb again to hit, and I rolled a 6 again! So I hit it, and then we
It
damaged,
hits.
It hits.
and I rolled 2 8s! So that's 22 damage for 22 plus 14, whatever that is in total. And then I rolled
Holy
2
shit,
eights for my-
36 damage.
What did you mean by if I roll 2 of the same numbered dice on the damage, that's technically a Magic Surge as well, or what?
No. That makes
No.
chromatic orb means it then another orb shoots out and attacks.
Perfect. Then I rolled 2 8s.
Yeah. So then you make another attack.
Oh. To hit.
Yeah. You only get
Okay.
to do one of these because you've cast it at first level. If you cast it at second level, you get to do it
Hits.
twice. Yeah, it
8.
hits.
It hits.
Yeah.
Damage again.
Can you do that on the same creature?
What?
I thought that's like
17.
I thought that's like a cleave
Yeah,
effect.
normally it's to another creature, but this creature is literally the whole room.
Oh,
Okay, right. But hear me out. I've rolled the d20 the first time, and then I rolled the Magic Surge table, and then I technically get to roll the Magic Surge table again, don't I? Because I rolled another.
No, you only
No,
get-
it's
No,
once
only,
per
it's only
turn.
one per turn.
Do you
Cool.
need her to do one for previously, or we're just skipping over?
I'll skip that for now. Right,
14 plus 22 plus 17 damage. Thank you very much. I'm out.
so
What?
36, 46, 53 damage.
Noise.
That must be a like personal best.
Is that even?
What damage type
And
is that?
Austrian's gonna go and have a nap now.
Oh, let's do lightning.
Okay. The orb smashes into the room, and then lightning just surges, ripples.
I'm just gonna-
Yeah, I
one
want the
second.
whole
Ripples
room to
again.
just like
And
I'm
light
just
up.
gonna. No, wait. If you choose lightning, you do 1d6 less damage per orb.
Thunder.
Why?
You roll damage based on thunder, which is 2d6.
Okay. Thunder it is. The orbs explode in a thunderous roar, and you just feel chunks of something gelatinous and gooey splat against the wall.
Oh yeah, boy.
Okay.
You know what? Have we ever been to a gelatinous goo
We've
scenario
never
before?
seen a gelatinous
I
orb.
don't think I've ever been in my life. Like, this is the first moment. This is an important
For
moment.
We're not even
Demetrius
gonna
would
see it
like to
alive,
walk
it's
into
gonna
the-
Yeah, I mean, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. I mean,
It's
obviously-
happening.
I mean, between the axe throwing into the room and then the mega alpha strike, yeah, gelatinous cube is not happy. Okay, Beauty, you're next.
I'm not,
No, you're
I'm
right.
not gonna hit it.
You're right. Let's say, hold on. Let's just update this because that's gone.
I don't know if you can use weapons, but I've got currently like swords on my back from the giant short swords
I
on my
wouldn't
back.
attack it with weapons, but I don't know if we know if there's a gelatinous cube yet.
Where are you? Oh, you're down here.
Muti. Is it my turn, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Muti will investigate.
Okay, the room seems to be filled with some sort of completely transparent, gooey, gelatinous material. And it seems animated now, and quite angry. If a goo can be angry.
I like
Oh,
the
no.
fact it's empty, which makes me believe that no one's ever got this far.
What I was hoping was, because Harry has a habit of just running into the next room ahead, and my hope was that he would kind of go,
I don't know what you're talking about.
you have previous.
Yeah,
Harry.
but the next thing would be, can I lick it?
Yeah. But
Does it
because
taste like jelly?
bloody
I
Demetrius
feel like
throwing
if
an axe in
Dumper
the
was
room,
here,
you
he'd
ruined
try and
my
eat it.
fun. You ruined my fun, girl.
Trap.
You're supposed to run into it. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, but I ran
Oh, look.
into the room with gravity problem, and that's when I got hurt.
I mean, that is true.
Demetrius learns from his mistakes.
Very nice.
I may not be intelligent, but I am +1 wise.
I honestly don't know what to do to this guy without touching it, and I really don't want to touch a goo.
You can nick some of my weapons if you want.
Yes, guys,
Yeah.
hey, can I have something throwable, please? Like, I don't have anything. Can I throw it like
What's that?
this?
Sorry?
Well, I have 3 hand axes.
No,
Do you want to nick a hand axe?
I don't even know if you can. Wait, am I in character?
Because I've got the giant short swords from the dead adventurers back there on my back. So you could always take one of those and just...
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, but it's angry. Is it moving? Like, does it move?
From what I've learned from Dungeon Mayhem, it can heal.
You have no idea what the hell is going on. You don't have... You as players have no idea what a gelatinous cube is. It's just this
Yes.
room seems to be full of something that isn't there, but it is.
Okay.
I always imagine gelatinous cubes as blue, but I think that's because that's what living colour does.
I always
To
saw
make
them
it
as
so we can
green,
see
but
them.
I think that's because of Dungeon Mayhem. Or is he blue? She's blue, isn't she?
Well,
Yeah,
Well,
you're
in the
right.
D&D movie, they're green as well.
Yeah, greeny blue.
So that we can see them as
Turquoise.
people, but really they are invisible.
That makes sense
Muti,
because that's the same theory about the sky, isn't
Yeah.
it?
well, neither Muti nor Ojo knows how to deal with the gelatinous cube. So,
You could
the end
just
of the
hold your
day,
action if you need to. Oh god.
just gonna hold. I'm just gonna hold my action. Do I need to declare what I'm gonna do with that action before I hold it? Is that
Yeah,
the
you
new
do. You're
rules?
supposed
If I...
to, what you're supposed to do is set what the action's going to be, and then you use your
Yeah.
reaction to enact the action. So you basically, so if like you were going to say, oh, I'm going to punch, or whatever,
Yeah.
you would hold that, and then say the trigger is when something moves, and then you use your reaction to do it.
And for instance, if you say I'm gonna cast Fireball, essentially, even if you don't decide to not to cast it, it's the slot is gone, right? Or
No, I don't. No. So if you don't actually cast a spell, then
Right.
then I'm fine with it. I mean, the rules I think specifically are not don't allow some spell casting. I think that I allow it because I like it.
okay, then I will go. Atreus, pass me a longish sword. Actually, hold on. I have my quarter stuff. I don't have much use to. It's just hanging in my bag. I'm gonna get ready with the quarter stuff, and if it moves, I will hit it with
Yeah.
the
I mean, you
That's,
notice by the way that as the goo that splats away sizzles, you get a definite sense of acid.
Yeah.
In the goo.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Ooh.
So you're doing that.
Can I run a? I need to like history, survival, like spot some weakness about this
So you
creature.
can do a as this is an ooze. I would say probably a history check is about the only thing you can probably go for because it's not
Yeah.
necessary, 'cause it's not a natural creature.
No, and
It's not a fake.
I
creature.
reckon Muti would throw some dirt at it. Oh, I rolled a 20, by the way.
On a history check.
Yeah, modified 20.
Okay, I'll say that you have heard in the past that there are things like living oozes you've read about in like ancient history that in places that are so magical that they slowly form over time, and then some of them are known to gain sentience. Could this be something like that? You don't really know. You don't know what they look like. You don't really know many traits about it, but you know that such things can exist. This seems like some sort of ooze. Okay.
Cool. All right, Muti's gonna throw some dirt at it with his bonus action.
Okay.
Ooh, make it visible.
Okay, you throw dirt at it, and the dirt lands kind of like in a shimmer all around the entrance to this room, literally like inches from Green Guardian's face. He did not realise quite how close he was. This thing is just invisible. It's completely
Okay.
transparent, and only now does it start to. You know, it's obviously now got like. Imagine, you know, like when you like have like liquid, like a jelly, and then like something gets shoved through it. There's now like little channels of like where the
Right.
thunder damage has caused these like big holes in it, like doof, doof, doof. And you see like 3 holes, but even now the holes are starting to sort of shrink as this ooze kind of tries to reform itself. If you're moving towards the Dungeons and Dragons movie, when she changes into like a snake to try and go through the finger
Yeah.
or whatever,
Yeah.
it's doing that. There's now currently a cavity formed by the 3 thunderous explosions, but they're slowly contracting.
Okay. Look, GG. Step away, eh? Step away.
Okay, Dave on his turn, he's going to cast Starry Wisp again. No, he's going to cast Fairy Fire on the ooze.
Nice.
He's going to choose a green light because it seems fitting to the thing. He casts Fairy Fire, and you see suddenly this shimmering outline of this ooze. It's literally filling this room entrance. It doesn't fill the whole room all the way back to the edge to the other side of that room, but it's definitely like filling the room right where you are. Okay, you now have advantage attacking it. He's going to concentrate on that, and he is going to Bardic Inspiration Muti as well.
Nice, gracias.
De nada. Right, okie dokie, that's Dave done. Gelatinous cube. There's a sudden surge of movement not long after.
Uh-oh. Are we in it?
Right,
No.
everybody needs to make a dexterity save. Hold on, I can do a... Oh, look at that. I can alpha blend it. Yeah, baby.
Oh, nice. That.
Everyone make a dexterity saving throw. As there's a sudden surge, as this thing just shifts forward 15 feet.
Nice.
And just so happens to engulf...
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Okay. So this is a golf. One large, choose a push. Okay. So if you succeed on it, you basically get shoved backwards out of the way. So you got shoved out of the way. What did everyone else get? Let me just check these stats.
Sorry, GG.
Okay, Palladir, you're consumed. Green Guardian, you're consumed. Muti, Demetrius, and Austrian get pushed out of the way. Oh, I've got to do Dave.
Why do I get pushed out of the way on a natural 20?
That's
good.
that's how you don't die.
That means you're not inside the cube.
Oh, can I request to do like a double backflip while being pushed? Thank you.
I submit my quest. Let's go.
I'm gonna be like, whoop.
Shit, Dave fails. Okay, so who was it again? It was Demetrius. What was the DC? Yeah, it's Demetrius, Muti, and Austrian. Demetrius.
And me.
No, not Green Guardian.
Oh, I thought you were saying who got caught by it.
Yeah, you got caught, yeah. So, here's what's up. This thing's gone to like here. Hold on, it's got... Yeah, right, there we go. So, Palladir, Green Guardian, and Dave. Suddenly the world becomes very gooey. And you're suddenly like... Whoop! And your bodies just start like floating in this space, so that the warlock, the spider, and the bard are all like this.
We need magic users to get out of the goo.
Okay.
Shit.
Right. For those that have failed on the saving throw, you take. Come on, resolve. 16 acid damage.
Is there any save for the damage itself?
No, that's it. You did your save, you failed it. So you take 16 acid damage.
Oh, I'm no longer a
Oh my
spider.
god. And you now can't breathe. You can't breathe, you can't speak. If you try to open your mouth and breathe, your mouth fills with acid. If you're still on the in the acid at the start of your turn, you take another 66 damage. Right. Paladin.
Wow.
I'm out of spider form now, by the way. It's it killed the
Oh
spider.
shit. Palladir.
Well, I'm floating in the cube at the moment. Can I try and get out? Bit of thrashing. So I'm assuming I can't cast in here.
I have a feeling this could end up killing quite a few of us. If
Yeah. Well, technically, it's the start of the turn. And you, how many hit points do you have left, Palladir?
7. After it was 16, wasn't it? You just said.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I've got
no,
7 left.
Palladir. You take another 24 acid damage at the start of your turn.
I'll just get out to
Oh.
0, shall I?
Yeah. Palladir suddenly tries to scream out, inhales acid, and goes still.
We should have just rammed back.
Like that. Okay, Palladir, you are out. No, not the face spider. Right, Green Guardian. Okay, you're also now in it. So you take 28 acid damage.
Oh my god.
See, we can start dragging them out.
This is
But
only a
the only person that can heal is Dave.
You know, it's only a CR2 creature, Janet's Cube. But if you get caught in it, it is literally TPK material.
I just didn't know it could move like that.
It can move up to 15 feet.
Oof.
I'm literally on 1 hit point.
Okay, you can now make a DC 12 strength save check. On a success, you can pull yourself out of the goo, and anyone outside of the goo can, on their turn, make a strength check to pull out someone that's already in there.
Which is
Yeah.
fine, but I'm pretty sure Dave is the only person that can heal.
Yeah, you've all got healing
I
potions.
can
haven't you?
heal.
Yeah, we do.
You were given like a standard issue one for emergencies.
I have not got a healing potion on my thing. I've got a healer's kit. I've not got a healing potion.
Right.
Should I have
I
added
won't
them?
have
So, Green Guardian, what are you going to do? Well, the only thing you really can do, you can't cast a spell. You can try and wild shape,
Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I can wild shape.
and then you can use the wild shape to get out.
Yeah, that'll have a higher strength.
Big bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't turn into anything that can swim.
Not
I
yet.
think.
What healing potion did we get? Because I've not put that on my thing.
It was a standard healing potion. One of the ones you can spend an action to get full, or do
It's a potion of healing.
Mhm.
Perfect. I'll add it to my equipment because I actually didn't have it.
Yeah,
I don't have it.
well, everyone got issued one when I did the initial spiel.
I think I just forgot to put it on there.
That's okay.
Oh,
Yeah, because Palladir was also issued some of those arcane pellets, and as well, and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, the strongest creature I can become is a bear, so
Okay. You suddenly
I'll wild shape into my classic bear form.
you classic, yeah, you shift into a bear, which is a great thing to do because
Can we say, for funsies, if anyone gets a nat 20, that we get to pull 2 people out?
no, they're too far apart.
No
Yeah,
fun for you.
yeah, sorry, no
No
funsies.
funsies for me.
Yeah. I see where you were going with that, but the funsies stopped.
Can I cast enlarge on the bear? Can I cast reduce on the gelatinous cube?
It's not your turn.
You could, it obviously has a save, but it's not your go anyway. Alright, so you go into a bear. Now make a DC 12 strength check to get out.
Yeah, alright. I'll just have to do a d20 roll because I can't roll from the bear. Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's all right. Just
You have
wait
lucky.
for me to make it tiny. It's good.
Don't think I have lucky.
No, I think Austrians it. Only one.
Okay, the bear is trying to sort of move around inside this gelatinous cube. Even as he's moving, you can see the fur on his skin is starting to burn away.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna start. I guess. Can I attack it from inside?
Just you in the cube, like.
No.
Yeah.
No, you basically, the only thing you can do when you're inside is try to escape it.
So I can't do anything.
No, because you're moving around in it, but you're not doing any damage. It's got like a surface tension. You have to attack it from the outside. On the inside, it's just a big giant bucket of acid and you're in it.
Right.
Unfortunately, that's the deadliest thing about these things.
And I can't do any verbal spells either.
No, wild shaping was okay because that's a magic ability that you
Yeah.
can do. That was a bonus action. So you still have a... no, your action is to try and escape.
Alright, well,
Yeah,
that's
you
it.
have- yeah, it's an action to escape, but it's a DC 12, which I thought you'd have done easy. But
Oh, yeah,
unfortunate.
I've rolled 3 3s this session so far.
Okay, Green Guardian. So Demetrius, you are on the
Did
outside.
you not have any additional modifiers for the D20?
Okay, so now this thing is looking proper damaged. It's I can tell you mechanically it's blooded, quite considerably. And if you were to try and pull someone out, the only person you could really get to where you are, Demetrius, is Dave, or you can try and swing around to where Austrian is to try and get Paladir out. You can't really reach Green Guardian at the moment.
Well, my plan was to get Dave out, only because Dave can heal. So if we can get Dave out first, he can start healing people.
Okay, well if you make
And then
it, if you
as soon as we
can,
get Paladir out, because Paladir should get a couple more rounds before he dissipates.
well, well no, he'll be making this. He'll be making Paladir's dead if he doesn't get pulled out in the next round because he'll be taking damage while taking death saves.
Hold on, we might need to retcon this. I said I'm holding my action until it moves and I'm gonna hit it.
Oh yeah, take a hit.
Maybe if it's about to die with a boink, I don't know, but I can't do an unarmed strike. So wait, let me wear the stuff.
Yeah, it's not immune to normal damage.
Exactly, it has resistance. I'm going to hit it with a quarterstaff. And done. That is a 17 to hit.
Yep, that hits. So as this thing
Or
as this thing moves towards you and surges towards you, you leap back, and as you do, you swing down with the quarterstaff. This is obviously on your last turn. This is a bit retconning, but it doesn't matter. Okay, was that 8 damage? Did I see?
hold on. Yeah, I can't. Something happened. Yes. 15 damage.
15 damage. Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Why would it be push efficiency?
Okay, mate. I love you.
Oh, I see. If you use this two-handed versus one-handed, sorry, it's not 15 damage. That's ridiculous amounts of damage. Hold on.
Yes, it's a versatile weapon, so you can hold it two-handed for 1d8.
Yeah.
Or one hand. So, I mean.
It's 8 damage in total. D6 because.
Right. Okay. Yeah, you smack this
Why not?
thing for. It's like a wet slap. You know, it's like a puddle, and you just slap your hand down. It's like a wet slap. There's your quarterstaff.
Is my staff stuck in it?
No. You just kind of whack it, and it kind of reverberates, and the surface tension splits for a moment, and then it reforms itself. Basically, the actual creature is actually kind of like the shell of this thing. Once you're inside of it, you can't really hurt it, but it's the outside. But the more, think of it as like the Van der Waal bonding that holds the surface tension together, and the more you damage it, the weaker it gets. And if you do enough
Nice.
damage, it can't hold itself together anymore. So imagine.
Was
every
that
time-
enough damage?
Not to kill it, no.
Okay.
But it certainly, did some damage. It creates like a ripple. It's like because you're gonna slap.
Yes.
Um,
And I guess with quarterstaff, I can only attack once.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You can't,
Okay.
You can't flurry of attack. Right, that was on your last turn anyway. So just.
It's true.
Well, that was actually.
I
Yeah,
just
you
thought
were
maybe
holding.
8 damage would be enough to kill it, but
No, it's not.
it was
Right, Demetrius. Okay, so you're gonna try and pull Dave out.
Oh, well, if it means that Paladir will die, then no. So I'll move and get Paladir out.
Yeah, because.
Because if you're going to do another like 20 something damage, then that's going to mean that goes way over.
Well, let's see. Oh, no.
It's
So-
you said at the start of each of their turns, so his next turn he'll take another 20 something damage.
Yeah, so at the moment, Dave's on 11 hit points. He's still alive, but he will be taking 66 damage on his
Well,
next
I'll
turn.
get Paladir out, so I'll move and try and drag him, knowing that it's moved, say, the 15 feet. I want to get Paladira's further than that away, dragging him.
Now, obviously, one thing that you can do is two of you can work together and do a help action, but even though it's in combat, it's an action, but obviously then that person can't go grab another person out. So it's up to you how you want to do the economy. Your best bet might be to try and do individuals, but if you absolutely need to save one person, then there is another option.
But I'm up for just dragging him. I'm hoping that I've got +4, so I'm hoping that's going to be enough.
So you need an 8 or more.
Yeah.
Well, if this doesn't work, me and Austrian can try together.
I haven't got guidance. No, I don't have guidance.
Well, you can't do anything anyway. Dave's in the thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I have guidance, but that's not going to help anyone.
Yeah. You're basically, you feel like you're just like in a warm bed, just slowly drifting away. A light is shining.
I've got my bardic inspiration. So if I don't make it, I'll add that on.
Yes, you can. It's on a check and attack. So yes, you can do a D6 attack.
So I'm gonna roll first.
Yeah, roll the strength check.
13.
That's
It's
enough.
enough.
Okay.
I'm gonna drag him out, and I want to drag him further than the 15 feet, so that he's,
Okay.
you know, in the safe zone.
So you go around to here. There's like a slop sound.
Slop.
There's a slop sound as you kind of pull him out. So I'm having to sort of kind of move, and you move him back 15 feet. He's unconscious, dying.
And I'm moving back 20, so he's further than the 15 feet. So if it moves again, he doesn't get back
No,
in.
you can administer the
But that's what I'm going to say. Can I then, as a bonus action, administer the healing
yes,
potion?
you'll have
I
to
have?
roll because you're doing it as a bonus action. You'll have to roll the hits, but it
That's fine. 2d4 plus 2.
yeah.
2d4. Oh, nice! That's 8 plus 2, 10 healing.
Paladir, the warm, cozy feeling is replaced by an intense pain of acid burning every part of your body. Your eyes open, and you can feel the healing juices of a healing potion just sloshing around and down your mouth. And as it does, the magic potion like heals all the acid damage that's gone down your throat where you swallowed the acid. It's a blessed relief that brings you back into consciousness. The pain is still there, but it's manageable and doesn't affect you. Oh, the fairy fire's gone, isn't it? Yeah, so the fairy fire's gone because I realise that's concentration. But yeah, you're up. Okay, so Demetrius, that's your turn gone. Back to the top of the pecking order. Austrian. So this thing's on death's door, but you've got a couple of options here. You can either try to attack it and hope that you kill it, which will then save them, or you can try and pull Dave out or Green Guardian out. The Green Guardian's actually too far away, so.
Oh, you're all gonna hate me, but I've got it in my mind that I really want to reduce it, but it's not gonna do anything.
If you reduce it in size, would it let go some of the ones that then fall out?
I don't know how small it would make.
I would say it reduces.
It won't reduce it that much.
Not enough.
Yeah. My strength is terrible, so we're just don't have anything that's not. What if it damages the others?
Well, that's up to you. At the moment, they're dying of damage far higher than your damage from your attack.
Knowing me, I'll just finish them off though.
Just don't do lightning, then. Anything
Yeah.
Reductive.
Just hit it.
If you don't think you're going to get a 12, you can either get Muti to help you, and with advantage, or
Yeah.
you attack it and hope that you. I mean, it's blooded at the moment.
I mean, yeah, it's barely holding together at this point. So you can see there's large gaps now appeared in this thing. This thing is kind of like trying to reform itself, but there's just huge holes from all the different wounds that it's suffered.
Okay. I'm going to Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage, so at least I'm gonna try and pull Dave out.
You don't need to do that until after you've rolled.
Yeah, but okay, no, we're gonna damage it. We're gonna damage it. We're gonna attack it. I'm attacking it.
So AC
gonna
only
chill.
6.
I'm gonna chill touch it.
Have you got no level spell slots left?
No, I do, but you just said it's on death's door, so should I really waste
Well,
a spell?
you want to blow it up
I
now.
would
You-
do as much damage as possible.
You want to risk
Yeah.
the lives of 2 of your party members for a bit of economy.
Second level chromatic orbit.
Second level.
Yes,
Yeah.
blow that shit up.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're both about to take 66 acid damage.
You value your spell slots far too much.
No, I think it's good to hold on to your spell slots, but
11 to hit,
this
which
is
hits.
that hits.
Hits.
This is a deadly situation. So you've already
Yeah.
used your twin spell, so you haven't got that.
No, 21 damage.
Okay, what form of
And then
damage
I
are you
also
doing?
rolled 2 4s.
That's a lot.
Thunder.
Thunder? Talk to
If
me.
yeah, thunder.
Okay,
Thunder.
there's a rapturous explosion, and the room suddenly erupts. It's like a balloon bursting that's full of water. There's like a pop, and then just the acid goo just sprays everywhere, all over the walls, the floor, and then it just kind of goes, psh, psh, and all of the ooze just falls to the ground. Dave and Green Guardian are freed. It had 12 hit points left.
Yeah,
You killed it, basically.
and no
Nice.
wild magic.
Oh yeah, that wild magic roll, yeah. Okay, so this room is now clear, but you are all grievously wounded. Well, some of you are.
I'm okay.
I've
Austria,
got 10 hit points.
Austrian's okay. Dave's very wounded. Palladir is still in a bad way.
I'm on a healthy 1 hit point.
Yeah, Green Guardian is... Yeah, I mean, you just saved Green Guardian's life, for sure.
Well, my bear's okay. I just
You're
mean,
welcome.
inside I'm not okay.
You'll get over it.
I feel that on a deeper level.
Yeah, but all that
Yeah.
acid damage, it would have gone over your 1 hit point left from your bear, and it would have gone onto your body.
And then I would have lived because of relentless endurance.
Maybe. Anyway, hypotheticals. So,
But we killed the gelatinous cube. Yay.
you did. The gelatinous cube
Yes.
bursts and just explodes all over the floor. I mean, for challenge rating 2, gelatinous cubes can be very deadly. Very fucking deadly.
Is that it? 2?
Yes, challenge
We
rating
were
2.
too close to it. That's
Yeah, I mean, if it's like standing back as a monster and you try to attack it, you'd obliterate it before it got it got close to you because it's so slow.
exactly.
But in an enclosed
We
space,
went la la la.
yeah, it's a situational thing because in an enclosed space like a dungeon, and you don't see it and you walk into it, it's deadly as fuck. It's situationally deadly, and good fun for an enclosed space. So
Like now.
I had to put one
Yeah.
in. It just felt like it was important. A rite of passage for your characters. Anyway.
I love it.
Yes, so Gelatinous Cube goes bye-bye.
I feel like at some point we need to get a long rest because so many of us are like on low spell slots, low hit points.
Yeah. Yeah, you're all knackered. Now, obviously, this is the morning. It's only actually like mid-morning still, because you woke up and you've been battling ever since, and you are
Back
exhausted.
to bed.
Yeah, Demetrius would like to go back to bed.
I mean, obviously, there's
Sleep
obviously
in
short,
the goo.
short rest is an
Just
option.
a little nap.
I mean, you can try, but yes, you can take a long rest. You could go right back to the starting point, or even just rest here. To be honest with you, away from where all the acid is on the floor. Obviously.
I sleep in acid. I am technically an acid dragon, so
Oh, there we go.
I am home.
Have you got resistance to acid?
yesterday.
Oh, that would have been useful if you'd have been swallowed.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to do some healing. For
Yeah,
who's
healing, maybe a bit
starting from the worst
in-
to the
Yeah.
least worst.
So Dave speaks up. Are we just going to take a little bit of a break here, or do we feel like
Yes,
we're
please.
done? Are we going for a long rest or a short rest?
I'm
I
happy
think-
with a short rest. I get my forms back.
Short rest.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Oh, a
Only
couple
have
of
one-
spells left.
left in me.
I mean, Dave could do it. Could survive a short rest. He's still got some spells left.
I
I've
don't
got
have
every-
any spells, so it's just I have one more rage that I can use, and then I need a long rest.
I think
And
we
then-
can't guarantee the safety of our current location. So
No, we've just had spiders behind us and a gelatinous cube in front.
exactly. So maybe a short rest is best.
Um,
Okay.
We
who's
do
most
get some hit
wounded?
points
Green
back.
Goblin. Green Goblin. GG.
Yeah. So Dave's got a couple of spell slots left.
Because I've got some innate healing as well that I can cast. So
Yeah, I'm on 1 hit point.
I'm on
Alright.
10.
okay, I'll do some cure wounds on you. What crap roll? 1 and a 2. 6 hit points.
Yeah,
I'll
I've
take
got no bardic inspirations left. I'm done on bardic inspirations.
I haven't managed to use mine yet, so if I take a short rest, will I not be inspired?
It lasts for 1 hour.
Okay.
I think.
What can I do with my bardic inspiration before I have a nap? Is there anything? I know we said no funsies, but is there anything
I keep
funsies?
forgetting this. I always Dave always starts the day off with a heroic inspiration which he hasn't used yet. His background.
Oh, I also forgot that while I'm in rage, whoever's within 10 feet of me gains 2d6 temporary hit points. You know, one creature per turn.
We're doing well
I
then,
completely
aren't we?
forgot about that.
It's okay. Right, I'm gonna hold back on casting any spells to heal because I'm gonna try and hope that the short rest helps us. So Dave's gonna expend 2 of his hit die on the short rest. Remember, you choose a number of hit die up to your total for a short rest that you can use.
I would like to use my bardic inspiration before I have my short rest. I'm really good at athletics, so I'm thinking maybe I just do some like gym workout, like a just short one, and then I use my bardic inspiration to make it like top tier gym workout, and then I have my nap.
High intensity
Right.
interval training.
So don't forget the short rest is on your character sheet, so you can cast it. You can choose short rest, choose how many hit die you want to expend.
Yeah, mine's not actually doing it though. I click short rest and then it doesn't actually give me any healing.
No, you have to then roll the dice. It should show you how many dice you've got. So when you click, so I've clicked 2 dice out of the 3 that I can do, and it shows up 2d8 plus.
Yeah, I've done that, but then I click short, like to complete the short rest, and it doesn't actually add the hit point. It doesn't actually roll the dice for
You
me.
have to click the little button with the dice numbers on it, like you're doing an attack roll. It's just it works for me. I just got Dave, so it's got all his hit points back.
Mine's not doing it.
Yeah, mine's done
Do
it.
it manually. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I might just have
On
to.
it.
Short
Is
rest.
the bardic inspiration a d6?
Yes.
Cool. I'll be back. I'm just gonna see what I get. Okay. Oh, I
Oh,
definitely
I've only
need
got one
my
left. That's
d6
fine.
on that. Nice. I've got a nice healthy 13. I feel like some good squats. Got my glutes going. Maybe try and do some push-ups.
Right. Okay. So you take a short rest. Let 10 minutes, 15 minutes goes by. You kind of like get yourself back together, clean yourself down. If any of you, so who was swallowed? So Paladin, if you've got any bone weapons on you, they've now been destroyed. So Dave's daggers have been dissolved. Basically, they're too weak a weapon. If you've got any metal weapons, then they're still okay.
My quarter staff that I hit it with.
That's okay.
Is that
It
okay? Cool.
wasn't in gold.
Because it was on the outside,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Cool.
basically.
So the standard weapons we started with would have been bone, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
So I had a hand axe and a dagger.
They've gone.
They've gone.
They've
Too
gone.
far gone to do any mending on it.
Yeah, I'll let you. If you've got mending. Actually, Dave's got mending as well.
I've got
good
them too.
Okay, so that's a cantrip,
It's
isn't it?
not automatically
Yeah,
adding
okay.
either. So long.
Okay, they spend a little bit of time casting mending, and you get the weapons back. I get the daggers back. It's fine. That's the reason I gave them mending in the first place, I think. Right. Okay. So this chamber is open in front of you. The lights are now flickering normally. Who goes first?
I
I'll
will.
go for- Oh, okay.
Okay, who's next?
No, you sit back. You're gonna die.
I'd like to keep at a distance because I
Me?
can hear you distanced.
Yeah, you
I'm immortal, mate.
immortal.
Can't die.
Rolled them myself. I got fed up.
How does that work?
I've got like 90 hit points and a one instant death.
Oh, are
That's
you still the
fine.
bear?
No, I'm not the bear of the bear, but
It's because he's got his wild shapes. He basically feels immortal.
I'm also a half orc, so I come back and down immediately.
He's clearly just a unit, guys.
I'm a very good tank.
Unit.
Has the gelatinous form destroyed my hand axe? Or did we kill it enough that I could pick my hand axe back up?
No, your hand axe was in there for quite a while. It's completely gone.
That's fine. I'll make sure it's removed.
Okay, who actually is going first? Mutie, Green Goblin. It is obviously some.
I'm going to stay in the middle.
In fact,
I would like to go near the end.
there is enough of a gap. So
I'm a little bit shaken there.
yeah,
Fair
so
enough.
you can see that this actually splits off in two directions at this point.
Oh, Joe, you'll have to let us know when it gets too late for you because you're an hour ahead.
It's all right. I mean, I took tomorrow off because my mom is visiting and it's my birthday. So yeah.
It's
Yay.
birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it until
Thank
tomorrow.
you. Thank you. Don't worry. It's tomorrow here in 45 minutes.
We'll say it in
Oh,
Oh,
45
45
minutes.
minutes. Yeah. Right. Okay. So actually, Mutie and Green Guardian, it's 10 foot across this opening, so you can both go forward at the same time. Now you can see that the path here splits. Off to the left, you can see more of these pillars that go from floor to the ceiling. And if you look further on, you can see that it goes down to a very small opening that twists around the corner. That's as far as you can see. If you look to the right, however, this is a far more busy room. There's torches here, but the flames are much more fierce and brighter. The torches are kind of like filing really, really high. There's a large brass bowl on a stand with a grate. You can't see what's really in it from where you are. The smoke from these fires is quite bright, and you can also see in this room there's let me bring up the image for you. Hold on.
I'm really confused. D&D Beyond's got two different brown bears.
Huh.
Like, Charlotte, the one you sent me is better than the one I've got, but I can't add the one that you sent me to my character sheet.
Harry, by the way, I've totally figured out why you're not healing, because you're not part of the campaign. When I the list, your character doesn't show up. So
Oh, no, I think that is a glitch.
Yeah.
But no, I found out the reason I wasn't healing is because I already used 2 of my hit die, and I had 2 selected, so it wasn't actually doing anything. You have to select all 3.
I
oh
selected all
right.
3 and it still didn't let me do it, so I had to just roll myself.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Also in this room, you can see a large feminine statue. One hand raised, one hand close to the chest, but it has no head. The head is completely missing. There's also, next to this metal grated brass round bowl, which is large, probably 2 feet across, there's also like a barrel of something like liquid, maybe. It's a very well preserved barrel for a room that should be, hundreds if not thousands of years old. Again, there is webs here, and there are eggs littered about, easily avoidable as long as you're careful. If you try to move around too much, you'll have to make a dexterity, athletics, acrobatics, just something to basically make sure you don't completely fuck up and touch the eggs. But yes, this is the room. So, what would you like to do?
I'd like to search for the head, if there is one, in the barrel.
Okay. So you're going to go into the room. Anybody else? What's everyone else doing? Everyone tell me in a line what they're doing. So, Palladyr.
I'm going to have a look at the grate, see what's in and around there.
You're going over. Okay. What about you, Green Guardian?
I'd like to crush that spider's egg before it comes fucking anything.
That was my thought process.
Okay. You loom over the spider's the egg, ready. Muty, what about you?
I was gonna take a slower approach and investigate, but
You can investigate. That's
I was
fine.
also investigating as well, so we can
Well, I was
be
assuming that
Nice.
I was assuming that Austrian's investigating the statue.
Yes.
Palladyr's investigating this bowl.
yes.
There's two rooms. There's off to the left as well as off to the right. The right is where all of the stuff that I've just described is: the statue, the grate, the barrel, the eggs, the
Yeah.
pillars. This one's much more busy room as well. There's a few skeletal remains around here as well, which is very strange. But anyway, so what are you?
I
want
want to search in exactly. Like, do I need to specify, or can I do a?
You can
nice
just do a
little
general room
wide
thing.
sweep?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
let each Demetrius, are you going to be like following Green Guardian into egg crushing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Demetrius hates spiders.
Okay. But you two make it advantage attack rolls. I'll go for the left there. Palladyr. So you go over to this grate. You can see that this this grate contains some sort of sweet-smelling incense. You can see there's like dry leaves in there, and there's like a little hole at the bottom with another grate. You assume that's probably from where you would light it, if you were to light it. It's made of like a solid brass, an incredible amount of metal for you to sort of discover. The barrel next to it, if you pop the cap off of it, or try to open the lid, it's got some sort of icky black liquid. It's not tarry, it's not oily. You're not sure what it is, but it's some sort of incense burner, but a very large one. Austrian. So you look at this statue, and you can see that it looks like that in one hand it's holding a flame in its palm. If you look around the back, you can see that there's actually a pair of wings on the back. They're small, and almost celestial in look. So,
Does it look like anything like Austrian and Green Guardian saw the woman that was in the water? Does it look anything like her?
no, very different. Make investigation checks to see if you can see anything else. So, yeah, and Muti, make an investigation check as you look around on the floor and the general area.
Yeah, I did.
yeah.
Not great.
So that's all you can basically.
7.
That's all you can see, Austrian. It's a statue holding a flame in the palm, obviously made of stone. No head, little wings on the back. And let me bring up the game log. So Muti. One thing you do notice is that the bones here are obviously ancient. They were all burned. Burned. Yeah.
Ooh, can I investigate the
Yeah, and you
torches
think
after?
if you look at like the dust scrapes in the ground, it looks like at one point these skeletons were placed together, maybe almost like ceremonially, but they've been moved over time, possibly by these spiders. These spiders seem to be like the only living thing here that changes in the environment over the generations, over the decades, over the centuries. And Palladir, I can't see your investigation check.
Cool. So I've not rolled it.
Ah,
Yeah, not very good.
okay.
Still a
Again,
bit strange.
it's some sort of incense burner, and the barrel contains some sort of fluid. Now, how are your attack rolls? Let's have a look. So Demetrius.
I haven't rolled it yet, so I was listening too much to the
Ah, right.
listening.
Okay. So do you want to make your attack rolls with advantage?
Oh. I haven't really got a good weapon to attack with, so I'll just cast Starry Wisp instead.
Good job, I had advantage. 17,
That definitely hits.
and then because it's
Dave will attack it.
I'm assuming this is my turn, so I'm going to do Savage Attacker. Roll with advantage. Because with the damage, whatever one's highest. 9. 4.
3 whole damage.
Yeah, Dave does 5 damage. 2 starry
5,
wisps.
13.
Okay. Yeah, you basically smash into this egg, killing the spider instantly. It requires less damage to kill it when it's in an egg because it's completely prone and vulnerable. So you're effectively doing like double or quadruple damage to it while it's in this vulnerable state. So you do that. Okay, so you've all now looked around the room and spent a bit of time.
The only thing we haven't looked at is the barrel, and I know Austrian said that's where she wanted to go to next.
So Palladir's already looked at the barrel, at least to a
Oh,
certain
okay.
extent. It's got some sort of liquid in it, but you're not sure what. And then obviously there's also these other rooms heading off as well. So if I go back to the map,
I just have dodgy vibes about the statue. I feel like,
So do I.
Greek mythology of like Medusa's head or something stupid. Or like you attach them and then it creates a monster.
So-
like the
I'm thinking if you put
Sorry.
fire in the other hand.
Austrian. One thing I say, while you're studying this statue, you do notice that that there's another exit here that goes off round, and you can see that it kind of heads off in this direction. That's
Okay,
what-
I'm just gonna. While I'm looking at the statue, I do like a double glance to this exit, and I just sort of like slip out through to this other exit,
Okay. Let me just move all of you to where you are now.
like without letting anyone know. So I'm sort of just.
Okay, so
Close
you
your
guys
own
are
range.
smashing eggs. Muti's been investigating the room generally, and Palladir's over between the grate and the barrel. Oh no, I didn't.
Would you mind just getting rid of that black bit in the middle?
I just have.
Ah, thanks.
Right, okay, next round of things. What are everybody doing? So you've got very, very hot flaming torches. You've got a statue holding a flame in its hand with no head and little wings on its back. You've got bones that have been burnt on the floor. You've got a barrel of undisclosed liquid. You've got some brass burner. And you've got other rooms going off in another direction, including at the top coming round and at the bottom. And while you're looking at that, Austrian's already said that she's going to continue round. So you go round to here, Austrian, and you get as far as there, and you can see it goes down and bends round to the left, possibly, almost definitely reconnecting. You can see there's another egg here as well, and there's more of these pillars. My knee's hurting. Yes, so you do that. So basically, Austrian, in this period, you've uncovered that this basically path goes round and back, but obviously it goes off to the south as well, but you don't know how yet. There's obviously some sort of things in this room. You know from experience so far that every one of these rooms has had some sort of trial. This, as you remember reading from the paper and the map, this is the Chamber of Heroes, an ancient place where these ancient sort of dragonkin lived. and in their burial chambers, as part of their bequeathment, they would put on traps or challenges for those worthy, to reward them in the afterlife for those who are worthy successors to their greatness. That seems to be the vibe so far from the three.
Okay.
So this is more like a chamber room. The other rooms, like the ones with the stalagmites, stalactites, and the one with the gelatinous cube, these seem more like more transitory rooms. This feels more like one of the chambers.
So can I know it just loops round, but can I roll an investigation onto this loop?
Absolutely,
to see
yeah.
if there's anything?
Yep.
So I'm looking for the head.
Right, okay. You do that. So, Muti,
Oh,
you
I'm
finish.
doing lucky.
Okay, Muti, you've done your investigation. All you've really been able to ascertain is that at one point these bodies were lined up in some sort of ceremonial fashion, but they've all been jiggity-piggity-bogged, broken into bits, unrecoverable. What would you like to do now? You can still see this kind of incense grate, this barrel of liquid, the statue, the burning, very, very brightly burning torches.
And it looks like everybody is the map kind of accurate right now, right? It
Yes,
is.
yeah.
Exactly. So everyone's kind of stepped outside for a second. I'm like, hold on a second. I saw a lot of those guys. Okay. And Muti's gonna go towards the left. Where is that Austrian? Yeah, Austrian is.
Okay, so up and around, and you can see Austrians now sort of rummaging on the floor. What investigation did you check?
10.
Okay. You don't find any head, but you do find some inscriptions. In this language, Muti, who can speak Giant, can have a look at them for you.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Muti, come over here.
Comprehend languages has gone now, and Dave's
Come look
reluctant
at
to
this.
cast it again. He needs to save those spells. The writing these pillars seem to be tell stories of lovers. You can't make out all the words, Muti, because this is a direct giant language, but it's related. So you pick out the word love. Someone's called the Fire Bearer, and another the word Angel of Light, and there.
Say all of this in out loud.
And there's
FYI.
and you see the word smoke, and reveal is another
Smoke.
word, but
Fire.
but the rest of it's just
Reveal.
gibberish.
Hey, what?
It
Muti,
is another riddle.
would you believe that if we maybe, right, this is very far-fetched, but if we put flames in that statue's hand and then blew them out to create smoke, and we put that statue in the right place, would it say anything? Or what if we use the stuff from the barrel?
Okay, I'll leave you two discussing for a second. I'm going to go back to the others while you have thoughts. Okay, Palladir, starting on the left. You're obviously by the barrel. You're by the incense burner. You're in the middle of the room basically, with everything else around you. These guys have just finished smashing the shit out of this egg.
Do you know what the liquid is in the
How
barrel?
many more eggs are in the room?
There's one down below, around the corner.
Because there's quite a few on the screen.
Yeah, there is. Actually, you can
There
spend a
are.
little bit of time and just go around and dispatch them. There's no point constantly rolling. If you want to spend a little bit of time, the three of you, just dispatching these eggs, that will save combat later if you don't.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so you just,
I know the Palladir might be doing something completely different, but myself and
Dave Demetrius and Green Guardian just go around and just go egg stomping.
I just didn't want to like train roller all over.
Yeah.
Alex.
So Palladir, what would you like to do?
Just want to try and work out what the liquid is in the barrel.
Make an alchemy check.
Would alchemy be
What
on
would that come under?
You need to basically have the alchemist tools. So I guess Arcana.
there? Arcana? Yeah.
It's the closest.
12.
Okay, you take some out. You try and investigate it as best you can. I mean, if you had like even like a brewer's set. Oh, Dave's got a brewer's set. If you've got an alchemist set, you'll be able to tell a bit more. This one thing you can tell with that roll is this is not flammable.
I have alchemist supplies, by the way. Side.
You got alchemist tools.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
cool.
don't know why.
Wait, what are these things I've got? Yeah,
I
well,
think it's from.
yeah. These,
Oh, monk trim. Yep.
right. Yeah, all you can tell with that Paladin is it's non-flammable. So if you were to put a flame to this, it wouldn't explode or catch fire or anything. You even test it by like a little flick or a flame, and
But it's not even. It's not tar.
no.
There's no oil or anything though. Okay.
Mm.
I'll go and have a look at the statue as well, because if it's got sort of celestial type wings, I'd be interested in that.
You have a look at it. It looks like it's from your race. So, yeah, I mean, you definitely see the sort of traits of when, you know, obviously in different planes, sometimes the wings stay. When you're in the material plane, you have to summon the wings. But these look like your wings, basically. When
I wonder
you
if
summon
the
them.
head was there, whether Paladin would recognise the creature, woman, lady.
Okay, so Muti, do you now go? So you come around the corner. You're chatting away with Austrian. As you do, you see these guys kind of scuttling past, just goo all up their legs, where they're just stomping, smashing eggs. You can see that as you're coming up to the statue, you can see Paladin kind of investigating with these this chemical. Do you go onto the statue, or do you want to have a look at the fluid?
Wait, I thought Austria and I were on a mission together.
You are. You're going round towards the statue now to do your mission. I'm just saying you noticed him doing it on the way past. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just to be clear.
No, I'm with Austria. We're definitely going to try to move the statue, and yeah,
Okay.
we're going to execute our
You
plan.
go up to the statue. What do you do?
I personally think we have to put fire in its hands using the oil and burn it. Don't know why, but it said something about
Yeah.
smoke
Do you
and
say-
revealing.
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
Okay, Paladin, you hear Austrian
Yeah.
say that theory.
Well, I'll go over and I'll use my elementalism cantrip to create some smoking embers
Nice.
to place in the hand.
I meant for you to tell her that the liquid's not flammable, but
Okay, yeah, that's not flammable, but I can do this instead.
Okay.
Paladin goes over. Embers and flames appear in the hand. It doesn't seem to do anything. The last of the spider's eggs is crushed, Green Guardian. You did as you went past. As you have gone past so far, you did look into this room. It's narrow here, but you do see, in the glimpse that you've been able to do, you notice there's another very large chamber, way bigger than any one you've seen so far, but you've only got a small aspect of it at the moment. But there was coffins down there, each coffin with a small candle on top. Each coffin, the only coffin you can see, sorry, has a small candle on top. Bit of a spoiler there. Anyway, back to this puzzle. So yeah, so you've put the flame on the thing. You've discovered that the embers aren't flammable. Dave is going to go over and he's going to use his brewer's tools on this chemical, because there's some investigation you can do with that. He does look. Does anyone have any? Is anyone good with alchemy before I do this?
Good with Arcana.
Muti has the alchemy kit.
I have the kit, but why do I have it? Because of
You
course.
you said because you're a monk.
Yeah, because I'm a monk.
Okay, make
it comes
a.
with-
I tell you what, make an investigation check. Dave's going to going to give you advantage with his brewer's tools, and do a quick check on this fluid using your alchemist kit. So just do some rudimentary tests on it.
Is the crack
15 investigation. Sorry, did you say investigation?
Yeah, with
Yeah.
advantage.
15. I have -1.
So you work together on it. One thing you discover that's very strange is that if you have a little fire, okay, and then you poured some of the liquid on it, the smoke from the fire freezes and turns into like a solid ash, like an ashen solid. The fuck was that?
It was a cat.
Oh.
He's
Jesus.
demanding affection.
Okay, so anyone else? So back to Austrian for a second. So you've tried to light a flame in the hand on the statue. It hasn't done anything. It's not that.
Okay, well,
But
this
putting
may
the
be too
oil on
far-fetched of me to say, and I may be overthinking it. There are 10 torches. There are 10 pillars.
There's not 10 torches.
8.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, if you're
two in
including
the
all the other
other
rooms and stuff, I suppose.
Okay, then that's clearly nothing. Judging by the shock of what? Why
mean-
did you even think of that?
I mean, interesting. Yes, that should be investigated.
So I still think it has something to do with that candle on the coffin.
So you now know that oil freezes the fire. Is it worth you putting the oil on the fire in a hand?
Yeah, that's another thing I was going to say. We need to put the oil
Okay.
on the fire.
You take some
In-
more oil.
Tell me it does nothing.
Yeah, I
will
mean,
cry.
Dave's got some vials that come with the brewer's kit, so he just pours some, he scoops some in, pours it over the flame without the fire, with the fire. It doesn't do anything.
Brilliant. Right. Just bring that oil with us. Nothing's
Okay.
here clearly, but we need the oil.
So, if anyone else will do any investigation in the room,
Statue may need
the
come in later.
statue, the barrel, the incense burner, the torches.
Is the incense burner on?
No,
Right.
it's a brass thing with grates top and bottom
Good com-
with loads of incense leaves in it.
I'll light it.
Incense.
Okay, what do you light it with?
One of the torches.
I will beckon fire using my elementalism cantrip to create some flame, and I'll have a look around to see if there's anything else to burn.
Okay, you summon flame and put it towards the incense burner. The flame just goes out.
Can I use one of the torches in the room to light the incense?
You pick up one of the torches. It removes from a socket in the floor. You hold it under the incense burner. Suddenly, fire erupts from the incense burner. Smoke fills the room. And as it does, the smoke swirls around the room and then moves to the north. And at the top of the room, next to the statue, the smoke suddenly forms into a smoky shape of a door.
Demetrius, make fire!
There's now like a smoky door at the top of the room.
Ooh.
I'll go and poke the door, see if
Your
it's
hand-
solid.
Can you
Or...
put a little marker on the map to show me where the door is?
Yes, so oh god, get this screen out of the way.
Do I have to dramatically walk up those steps?
I just love that I was investigating everything other than the incense burner.
I kept saying
I mean,
the
it's-
incense burner.
I just wanted the statue.
The statue should have been something.
The statue should have been the incense burner.
The statue should have been a weeping angel that had no faith.
Why can't
The statue should have grown a shadow head that started talking to us.
Mhm. There should have been something.
For God's sake, I can't move the bloody fire.
Personally, I think we should have found the head and then been gifted things by the statue.
Yeah. In like you can have your head
Yeah.
back if we get
Magical items.
wish. If we get wish.
Wish stone.
That's it. That's what we should do.
So the doorway appears in the north there.
It's bare minimum, really.
Yeah. So Paladin, you try to put your hand up to the doorway. Your hand just goes straight through the smoke.
Oh.
Is
Oh.
it the kind of thing that the incorporeal spiders can travel through because they're in ghosty form?
No, well, they tend to go. They phase out rather than smoke out. It's a different. They kind of go to different planes.
Does the liquid do anything?
Does
With
the liquid made like icy
Freeze
smoke?
the
Can we add
smoke!
the
Freeze the
liquid
smoke!
to the?
Freeze the smoke. So true.
Yeah,
Yes!
you pour the,
I was going
the
to say put
liquid.
the statue through it,
You
but
pour the liquid over the fire. Suddenly, the smoke solidifies, and
Yeah.
and the doorway becomes solid.
yes.
Do we have a time limit on the door? Because I still want to look at the chamber at the bottom.
Oh yeah, you can do.
Because I feel like there might be another spider for me to fight, and that might get me to level 4.
There's a doorway. Who wants to open the door? Is anyone going to open the door?
Yes.
I will.
Okay. Okay. Green Guardian put his hand up first. He walks
Oh,
up to the door.
big millisecond.
Yeah. Austrian's like, whoa! And as he does, Green Guardian kind of just steps up. There's a click on the handle, and the door opens, and you find yourself looking at a room full of light. In the center of the room, you can see a tomb. Aha! Another tomb at
I don't
last.
like it. I close the door.
This. Okay, door closes. That was good.
I opened the door.
And you see a room of light.
Okay. The smoke from the fire must have gone into this room, because in the room you can see that there is the shadowy figure of a wizened man. It's now been solidified. As the door opens, that kind of the smoke trails out into the tomb, and it forms the shape of a wizened man on the top of the tomb.
I closed the door. It's not worth it.
It
No, I'm
goes
joking.
solidified, and yeah, in the middle of the figure, still covered in smoke, you can see there's a staff, a long staff, but it seems to be in the middle of the body. But the thing that really grabs your attention is that the body seems to be holding affectionately a head.
Oh. What do I want
Of
more?
the angel!
Do I want the staff or the head?
Is the head of the angel?
Oh, but the staff.
So, yeah, when you first looked at it, the head was all wispy and smoky. But now that as the solidification process goes into the room, it all becomes solid, and the head turns into like this ashen stone.
Okay, I'm gonna go in and get the head. If that's okay with everybody else.
Okay.
Is there anything else in the room other than the tomb?
No, this is basically just the final resting place of the flame bearer, and you can see that there's an engraving, and Muti can recognise the words flame bearer on this tomb. Yeah, you place the head on the statue. There's a sudden blinding light, and the stone visage starts to flake away and crumble, and in its place you suddenly see this beautiful celestial being open her eyes, a real flame appearing in her hand, her wings spread. She suddenly looks around. I'm free. Thank you. You've saved me.
I'd like to
Well,
call back
hello
my
there.
name's Demetrius. You're welcome.
Whoa, hold on. Wait. I'm going to say, well, hello there, and then I'm going to use my cantrip control flames and just sort of show off in front of her.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
okay.
you. My soul was trapped by the flame bearer all this time.
Oh no.
He
I don't like that.
we were once lovers.
Oh.
She suddenly looks at you. You're all so small. How long have I been gone?
Well, how long ago were you alive?
I don't know. I remember.
I'm not small.
I remember dying. Ah, you're more normal sized. Looks to you.
I'm 7 foot.
Yeah, you're tall too. Okay, just the rest of you then. She says, in life, the flame bearer was my lover for a time, but he became too covetous of my time, and I wished to return to my own plane, but he would not let me. And in his death throes, he took my life and carried my head into his afterlife, I guess. But you have now freed me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now her wings spread and she starts to flap, and as she does, there's a blinding light as she flies up, and you get a sudden sensation of like a sucking feel, as if there's a rift in the world opens up, and she flies through it.
Me.
Oh,
Before you go, sweet maiden, just give me your name.
Elia.
A liar? Oh no, that's not a good name.
Alex, Palladia is suddenly filled with an intense feeling of radiance, and as you do, your wings just suddenly, it's like getting like a hard-on without meaning to. You just suddenly, your wings erupt as you become so close to the celestial plane, closer than you've ever been. You've never been. This is a heritage that you've never experienced, and there's kind of a scintillating feeling of energy as your wings suddenly come out. For the rest of the day, your wings are going to remain permanent, basically. You can use them to fly, to cast your other abilities, but they won't fade until the next long rest. And as she flies up,
Can I just do an insight check on her really quick, because I'm a bit sus. I know she's celestial.
This is super quick, and in a blink she's gone.
Oh.
You can make an insight check, but it's past tense. Make a perception roll though, all of you.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll a d4.
2.
Oh, 4. Wow. Okay.
I rolled a natural 20.
Okay.
Got 24.
Wowzers. Okay. So, Muti and Green Guardian, you both notice, no one else does, but you two notice that 4 feathers are released from the wings of this creature as it flies off into the celestial plane, and you're able to see where they land. 2 apiece. Do you do anything? 3?
I'll take
Yeah.
it.
2.
Okay, you pick them up because you noticed, by the way, as her wings unfurled and she flew up, there was very little chance for you to do everything. It's almost like time started to slow, as if she somehow had the ability to slow time in the moment, which is why you had no chance to react and do anything, and then she was gone. You pick up these feathers. These feel incredibly powerful. You will have to do an arcane check on them to understand what they are, though. As she does fly away, the smoke suddenly dissipates. And as it does, there's a clattering sound in the other room, as the visage of the flame bearer dissipates, and in his place, the staff that was hidden inside his body solidifies.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Is anyone going to go for the staff?
Yes.
Okay, Austrian, like a bat out of hell, you leap forward, and you grab hold of the staff. As you do that, the rest of you suddenly see flames erupt around Austrian, and for a moment, you see the light of a phoenix suddenly arise up, a great bird made of fire, and the
Awesome.
bird engulfs Ostrin and,
Not awesome.
and surrounds her, and then it dissipates and shrinks back into the staff.
She's now the flame bearer.
You are now the flame bearer.
Why didn't I take Firebolt as a cantrip?
Okay, so what these things do, you spend a few moments panting with breath at the spectacle of the moment, and casting arcane checks onto these items. I won't make you keep rolling it until you get it.
Okay.
But as you study these, the feathers, if you crush a feather, you know that it will slow time and give you an extra action on a turn. Only once, but at a pivotal moment, as a free action, you can crush one of these feathers and it will give you a free action, complete action. Another whole 6 seconds, basically, to do whatever you want. And that includes a bonus action. It's effectively like giving you a... oh, my brain's just gone blank on the fighter ability.
Action surge.
Action surge. It's basically, it gives you a free action surge.
So
Well,
they've
it's more
each
advanced than that
got
because action surge doesn't
two
give
action
them-
surges.
Sorry, you both spoke at once. I didn't get any of that. Charlotte, do you want to go?
I was just going to ask if they've got 2 feathers, does that mean 2 action surges?
Yes. You got 2 feathers each. It was a D4 basically, and I rolled a 4, so you got 4 of them. So you can either distribute them and hold on to them. That's up to you. Flame bearer, Austrian flame bearer. This
Like it.
quarterstaff is a +1 quarterstaff that, if you use it in melee, also gives an additional 1d6 fire damage. It imparts upon you fire resistance. You can light it at will to create illumination, 90 feet. And it has
Wow.
it only has one main ability called the Phoenix Embrace. Only once can you summon the Phoenix. But once you summon the Phoenix, it consumes the staff forever. It can be consumed. When it is consumed, you are fully healed and restored to full health. All conditions are removed. You can even summon the Phoenix while unconscious, rolling death saves. Only you can summon it. Only you can use the ability. You can allow someone else to attune to it, but then if they do, they become the flame bearer and you lose the staff.
Nothing.
But once they're... now, if you don't use it and you fail your death saving throws and would die, it triggers the staff automatically and summons the Phoenix and restores you to full health. But it only happens once. And then and the staff is consumed. So you've basically got a +1 quarterstaff that does fire damage and it gives you fire resistance and it illuminates. But once per story, forever, it can be consumed and the Phoenix can basically bring you back from the flames.
Does that mean that the staff itself would then be attuned to somebody else?
No,
Or
it's gone forever.
Destroyed.
It's destroyed.
You're a
And-
wizard.
What was the 90 feet thing? you
That's
said?
just illumination, light. So basically
Okay.
it's just a very powerful light spell that gives you bright illumination. wherever
Well,
you
how
go.
did the last flame bearer not consume it then? If he died?
He did consume it. So if you spend some time reading the stories on the tomb, he did consume it, but then the Phoenix came back to him over 100 years later, basically. But obviously this was thousands of years
The
ago.
sentry rule has come in twice now.
I may
Uh-oh.
need you to send that to me. I got it roughly, but not fully.
It's called the Ember Staff.
Oh, it's an actual thing. Okay,
No,
cool.
it's not. I made it up.
It's not. I love that. Okay.
It's a story. It's a story.
You can add it to my homebrew collection and then create your own.
Well,
thing
I've
for it.
added it in my notes currently, so I've at least got it written down. Thank you.
That's okay. I don't need to.
Gary.
Yeah.
I got to run, by the way. I know we're at the end, but this was a fantastic session. I
We
love
have
it.
3 minutes to wish you happy birthday.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'll wait.
All right. So, you guys now, the flame's out. Let me get rid of that. The smoke has gone. You have solved the puzzle of the flame bearer now. You can all basically kind of come together now. And I will just give you like this thing that you come through to here. And you look, and you look down, you scroll down. And you can see a vast chamber full. It has 4 coffins in it.
Uh-oh.
And each coffin has what looks like a candle that lights as you look at it, as well as the torches. Again, there's some eggs and around the room and webs, but you know what to do with those now. It's crushing time. But also in the center of the room, there is what looks to be like the body of a large, very large humanoid creature, completely entombed in some sort of bandages wrap. Basically wrapped, an embalmed creature of some kind. And there's also over here in the bottom corner, there seems to be some sort of like large dais, and on that dais you can see a pentagram. That's all you can see from here. But this is more like a necropolis type room. Everything is like, you know, there's all of the ornaments on the pillars are like skulls. There's a sense of like death in all of the aspects. Yes.
How big is the room? Is it vaulted, sort of thing?
Yeah, it's got like a high arched roof. You imagine that this, because you remember now on the surface there was like multiple domes. Do you remember the domes?
Happy birthday!
Oh, happy
Happy
birthday! Happy birthday!
That was amazing, Harry, by the way. Thanks, guys. Oh.
Right, and that's where we will now leave the session. Now, I'm off. I'm obviously I'm off to Tenerife next Friday for 2 weeks. I can probably do a
nice
session
one.
Wednesday. I think Thursday's pushing it too close to the Friday morning flight. I don't want to do it basically Thursday because I need to be getting ready in my head because I've got to be leaving Zane for 2 weeks, which I don't think I've ever done for that.
Yeah, to have Zane.